Okay, here we are setting up for the elevated sumo deadlifts again. The reason I wanted to talk about it this time was discussing hip shift in a squat. So if on the way down or the way up a person feels himself shifting from one leg to the other, this combination is very good for fixing that, this deadlift and the squat. So she's coming up by driving her hips in to meet the bar, and what this does is it lets her feel if she's going to come one hip early or one hip late. This lets her feel if she's driving her hips evenly into the bar, and that would be the same way as kind of extending on a squat, is as she squatted up, can she finish the squat evenly? Can she come up and lock out the squat without running one side versus the other? So now we're going to come on over. So that exercise is for the lockout of a squat to feel the hip challenge, and she would also be able to feel if she was shifting left to right into her left leg or right leg. So now we're coming into our squat. This is our narrow stance squat to build the quads. However, it's still going to have the same challenge. There you go, set up really well. Make sure we get that tight with the chest forward. It's still going to have the same challenge of making us pick one leg versus the other. And obviously our goal is to have them be equal. So, but let's watch. She's going to come down and stay in her quads in the bottom. She's going to pause and then come up without shifting one way or the other. So I'm going to stand a little bit to the side so we can see. And what you'll see is we want to make sure that as she goes down, she has a tendency to dip into this leg. And we want to make sure she stays even. So it'd almost be like as if you had two scales, one on each foot, and say she weighed 200 pounds with the bar. We want to have 100 pounds on each foot pressure. So we're trying to equalize that pressure. This is killing her because this is a challenge for us. So we've had a scan done and our one hip is rotated slightly forward than the other hip. And with guidance and an okay from the chiropractor, we're working this out to force her to move evenly. So her feet are set up evenly. We're working on trying to force her to move side to side. She's dying right now, but we're on camera, so she's going to have to finish. She's staying equal. Very good. Doing good. Come on, Mom. Got to get to 10. Stay tight. Good. Come on. Perfect reps, perfect reps, perfect reps. Good. She's forcing herself to use those evenly. Same thing. Perfect rep, perfect rep, perfect rep. Excellent. So these are a really good combination for improving and working on an imbalance in your squat. A hip imbalance or a leg imbalance. Okay. Excellent job. Okay. She survived.